And this is going to be a title match. Here's Don Owen to make the announcement of our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the final event of the evening be the best 2 out of 3 falls or to a TV time limit for the Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Introducing in this corner the challenger, 246 pounds from Germany, Karl Steiner. His opponent in this corner, 244 pounds from Texas, who just won the Northwest Championship 2 weeks ago, Ricky Vaughn.
Well, it doesn't take too much guesswork to figure out who the crowd is behind. Referee for our title match tonight, National Wrestling Alliance referee Sandy Barr. Karl Steiner make a few comments about that belt. The Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt that, of course, is owned right now by Ricky Vaughn. And that belt is on the line today, right now, on Big Time Wrestling. Now I see the folks in the audience, in the crowd, have got their banners ready, their signs ready, the ones that say USA. Anything to psych out Karl Steiner. It's going to take quite a bit, though. Look, Ricky Vaughn just a little too fast right now for the Big East German. Oh, fine crowd in the arena today. A lot of folks showed up for the title match for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Karl Steiner, oh, he's yelling at some fan down there, and the fan was just using some sign language. That's universal language that everybody understands. I don't know what that was about. Referee asked Karl Steiner apparently why he was doubling up his fist. Well, I'm sure that you'll find out. Both men lock up in the middle of the ring. September 11th, we've got a big match coming up in the Seattle Center Arena. You folks want to make your plans for that one. In fact, we've got a lot of action throughout the entire Pacific Northwest. Big Time Wrestling. Wednesday, September 11th, the Seattle Center Arena is going to be the scene of one of the wildest grudge matches ever. Ricky Vaughn, Tim Flowers are going to be going at it. You better get your tickets early for that one. Get your tickets at Fidelity Lane Ticket Office. Now there goes Steiner over to the ropes, and that breaks that one before his arm is broken. That's Wednesday, September the 11th. Big match there in the arena, Seattle Center Arena. Now, 2 days before that one, we're going to be in Yakima on Monday, September 9th, for an 8 p.m. match at the Yakima Armory. All the big-time TV stars are going to be there, including Ricky Vaughn, of course, and Jumpin' Joe Savoldi. Timothy Flowers, Bobby Jaggers, Mike Miller, Karl Steiner, they're all going to be there. Oh, got a 2 count. That was close. Head scissors now by Karl Steiner on Ricky Vaughn. Vaughn trying to kick out of there, but not being very successful at it. Steiner still with those head scissors. And Vaughn trying to get into position. And he did. He maneuvered his way out of there, and he finds himself right back in that head scissors by Steiner. Folks along ringside here holding up Bunch of signs here that say USA. USA all over the place. Here we go again. Ah, roll out. Ricky Vaughn just rolled out of that head scissors. And Carl Steiner just puts his head out over the ring. That forces a break. Give himself a little breather there. Now he's yelling to the crowd. The crowd yelling right back at him, chanting USA, USA. Now it's really getting to him. It's really getting to him. Now things kind of calmed down, and Ricky Vaughn, the look of intensity on his face. He wants this one for himself. He wants this one for the crowd. To retain his Northwest Heavyweight Championship belt. Now we're going to have a little test of strength. Any bets as to who's going to come out the winner on this one? Looks like Ricky is getting the better of it. Although Steiner himself is a very powerful man. He's built powerfully, and he is powerful. Steiner now getting Ricky Vaughn into position. Now he's getting the upper hand, so to speak. And Vaughn bridging over, trying to keep his balance. And now fighting back, using sheer power. And now Steiner is starting to lose his balance. Steiner fighting back. Usually these tests of strength don't go on this long when Vaughn's involved in it. But Steiner really holding his own on this. And again, the crowd continues that chant of USA. Now Steiner with a roll-up. He came back, and he's got Ricky Vaughn's arms and wrists twisted back. A very good move by Carl Steiner. He's a veteran. He's been around a while. Ricky Vaughn has not. He's still learning things just like that right there. Vaughn with his wrist twisted back. Oh, and he just kicked. Vaughn just kicked Steiner up, over, and out of this ring. Steiner again yelling at the crowd, getting back in the ring. The crowd kind of, somebody like Carl Steiner. Steiner can sucker a young wrestler who's still learning the sport into some well, he didn't sucker anybody into anything. He just landed back on his rump against the ropes there. Referee Sandy Barr telling Vaughn to back off while he puts the count on Carl Steiner. Steiner finally getting to his feet. You know, if you have a club or a school or church, a group, an organization you'd like to raise money for, you can do that by booking big-time wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause. And the man to call is Barry Owen, right there on your screen. Area code 503-484-0840. And Barry will tell you exactly how to go about booking professional wrestling into your area to raise money for a charitable cause. Great way to get the job done. Ricky Vaughn and Carl Steiner in our main event, a title match for the Pacific Northwest Heavyweight Championship. Both men being very, very wary of each other. by Ricky Vaughn. Well, it almost really backfired on Carl Steiner. And Steiner just crawls over there towards those ropes. And he, again, yelling at the crowd in the front over here. He has to be very careful that he doesn't let the crowd distract him to the point that he gives Vaughn a chance to come in. And we've seen that happen before, where Steiner his attention will be diverted towards the crowd and his opponent will be right on his back. If you have a pencil and a paper, you might want to take this information down. Big Time Wrestling is going to be coming to your area in the month of September. We're going to be in Longview on September 8th at Mark Morris High School. On the 9th in Yakima, the Yakima Armory. September 11th, of course, we told you, the Seattle Central Arena, the big match. Kickoff by Steiner. Arm drag by Vaughn. And Ricky Vaughn with that arm bar. The pressure point on the shoulder and at the elbow on Carl Steiner. I think the two big dates that you're going to want to remember are September the 11th at the Seattle Center Arena and September the 23rd at the Seattle Coliseum. Forearm smash across the side of the face, forearm smash across the back, and down goes Ricky Vaughn. Here comes an uppercut. Carl Steiner's so effective with those. There's another uppercut. Vaughn trying to come back with forearm smashes across the chest. There's a smash by Vaughn and a side headlock by Vaughn. Against the ropes, into the ropes goes Ricky. Shoulder tackle by Ricky Vaughn. And there's another one that Carl Steiner just suckered Vaughn into that one, and Vaughn ended up outside in the corner. Being met at the ring side by Carl Steiner, and suplex into the ring goes Vaughn. Steiner going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, he got it. He got it. I didn't think he had that third count. Oh, that was close. Carl Steiner did get a third count on Ricky Vaughn, and the first fall of our main event has gone to Carl Steiner over Vaughn. We'll be back. Second fall of our main event. First fall taken by Carl Steiner over Ricky Vaughn. This is our main event, best 2 out of 3 to a TV time limit for the title. This one is for the belt. And we've only got about 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go in our main event, so time, that's 9 minutes, all right? 9 minutes to go in our main event. Time will become a factor here very shortly. Both men, just as a slugfest out there right now. Lefts and rights and just slugging at each other. Ricky Vaughn finally goes for a side headlock on Carl Steiner. There they go into the ropes. Coming off the ropes, the shoulder tackle by Ricky Vaughn. Now down goes Steiner. And he catches Vaughn. He's going to slam him into that corner over there. He's going to wrap Vaughn up in that corner. Steiner only needs one more fall, and the belt will be his. He's going to wrap. Now, what in the world is he doing? He could get himself disqualified here. He's going to show. Oh, that's going to be disqualification. Steiner's going crazy all over Ricky Vaughn. He's been disqualified. He's been disqualified. We're going to be all even at one fall apiece. I don't know if they can control Steiner in there right now. Referee Sandy Barr trying to put himself between Ricky Vaughn and keep Steiner away. All right, we're all even at one fall apiece. We'll be back with a third and deciding fall after this timeout. Don't you dare go away. Ricky Vaughn, now we're set for the third and final fall of our main event. Time now, ladies and gentlemen, is certainly a factor. There's only about 4 minutes left. Steiner, the right hand. Vaughn with the right hand. Another right hand. Both men again back into that slugfest. We're all even at one fall apiece, and the belt is on the line. Both the men just slugging. Oh, that one turned Ricky around. There's a forearm smash. Both men, fists and forearms, and oh, that one did turn Ricky around. There's a forearm smash. That put Steiner down on one knee. We got a boxing match going on there right now. They may not wrestle for the rest of this match. There goes Steiner against the ropes. Oh, he misses with a haymaker. Here comes Ricky into that corner. There's a Beal across the ring. Drop kick. Down goes Steiner. Another drop kick. Steiner goes down again, and third one. That third drop kick kind of caught Steiner off balance because it didn't land very hard. Now Ricky's got Steiner in a full Nelson outside the ring. That's not going to do him any good outside the ring. He's got to get him inside the ring, which is what he's trying to do right now. He's got that full Nelson applied. Both men are being counted right now. They could get themselves counted out outside the ring. Here we come. Inside, there he is. Ricky Vaughn with a full Nelson on Carl Steiner inside the ring. This started outside, and that's it. That's it. Ricky Vaughn has successfully defended his title. There's a drop kick, and there goes Steiner up, out, and over. Ricky Vaughn with a full Nelson is still the Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. Ricky Vaughn keeps the belt.
And, of course, a six-man tag match, as we've said before, you don't see this on television too often. Most of these six-man tag matches, of course, are major matches in any arena. And I guess it's an expensive match to bring these guys in.
Well, it is, Ed. But again, as I say, you see talent as that. Not that you can see almost see Moose Morosky might be, and you can see that the Exterminators, I should say. You can see Sonny Myers. You can see just about anybody. But as again, six-man tag matches are tough. And tougher, they can lead into what they call a six-man tag team elimination matches, which have been had all over the country.
After watching these Exterminator, or at least Exterminator number 2 in this last thing, I don't think he's got the courage to get into a six-man tag match like that.
Hey, and did you see what Sonny Myers? I mean, that guy is lower than the weasel. I mean, I don't think he can crawl under a snake's belly. But again, there's Sato and the Jeopardy, and there's the Sheik. That sounds like Vern Siebert's brother.
Vern Siebert has a brother?
Well, you might call it that, or else he's got a twin somewhere. But anyway,
we caught him cleanly off the ropes there. That hurt.
Yeah, that is. Some of the moves here, as they wrestling is international. The moves are international. They say a lot of the moves aren't, lawful. There's a flying cross body block, which is a good move. A lot of fellas use it as a winning hold. But again, you just have to tire a guy out. This is why matches are 30 minutes long, 40 minutes, because you just don't go in there like in amateur wrestling where you're going to beat a guy in 2 minutes or 30 seconds or whatever. It takes a little time because these guys use a lot of unorthodox moves and, and a lot of rules that aren't working.
You see a lot of unorthodox moves, all right.
Like right there, a kick to the stomach. And as I say, you can tag out. If you feel that you're getting beat, you can tag out and then tag your partner. He comes in. He spends a little time in there with trying to weaken up his opponent. A shot to the eye like that helps out in a match.
Yeah, but you notice that at least when these guys tag, they're getting out of the ring. Now, that's something that some of our referees seem to be having a little bit of a problem with.
This is it. When you tag, you're supposed to get out of the ring because a lot of times, look at what's happening here. See, the referee just happened to see the guy climbing up the rope, so he made the other fellow break. Again, six-man tag matches. It takes a little time. You can rest longer, and usually the six-man tag matches are the main events, the last match of the card, and as they say, they're hour time limit matches.
Can you imagine being in the ring for an hour with these guys?
Well, I'll tell you, you have to be in pretty good shape because usually when you're in the ring, it's one-on-one, as you see there, and some of the holds, there's a good front face lock. The other fellow has got on the Sheik, and Jeopardy there. There's a good move there. Now you see that was
didn't work though.
It didn't work very good either. See, but to every move there's a counter, and there's a counter to a counter. I mean, you can go on forever. If you know wrestling, you can go on. But again, most of these guys rely on a good shot to the head or a kick to the stomach, or which again, Who knows? It's the end result that really counts in a wrestling match.
Look at this. He's coming. I thought the end result was right there.
Yeah, right there, yeah. See that there? Kick to the head. That doesn't help that guy remember his name very often. Yeah. But
what happens when you don't get up in a hurry?
Again, you find out the fellas that usually punch and kick are guys like Murawski and Exterminator, 1, 2, 3. I'm getting lost with those names. But again, head to the turnbuckle, that don't help too much either. But again, as I said before, it's not the beginning of the match, it's how the match it ends up. It's getting your hand raised and getting the old paycheck at the end of the week. And sometimes you wonder whether you're going to get the paycheck because you don't know what your name is.
Like it's 187 pounds. And Sonny Myers is off to get started here in a big hurry. Davis says enough of that stuff. 20-minute time limit in this match. This for the Junior Heavyweight Championship between Myers and Davis. Gary Allen, our referee. Myers slowly getting back in the ring. Susie Tanner, who started this out managing Bruiser Costa, has really got into this management role. Susie Tanner has become a very effective manager and is building quite a team, which he calls the Exterminators. I don't know. There must be something about professional wrestling that brings out the worst in people. She actually used to be a nice person, believe it or not. Myers. Little face ripping. Some of the fans getting on Sonny Myers saying, "Where's the moon?" Sonny went through a bad period there for a while. Seems to have got his act together again. And Davis jumps up from underneath that one well. Just does that flying tackle of Sonny Myers. And almost does it. Got a 2 count. Sonny Myers and Rick Davis. Now, as long as I can remember, these two have never, ever had any respect for each other, not even as wrestlers. So you can appreciate it's going to be a great match. 20-minute time limit in this match. There's Davis. Davis, the Rebel Rocker. Of course, teamed up with Rocky De La Sera. Done very well as a tag team together, these two. On the other side of the coin, Myers and Michael Stone, or the Roadhawk, or Easy Rider, whatever you want to call him, under the direction of Susie Tanner, formed a pretty effective tag team themselves. Right here, Rick Davis trying to get a submission out of Sonny Myers. Davis has had the junior heavyweight belt before. Like to get it back once again. But you're never sure with Sonny Myers. I'd like to say a big thank you to all of the many wrestling fans who drop little notes in this way. I certainly enjoy the letters we receive. It's a lot of fun, and I'd like to say hi to Vic Tanner. No relation to Susie Tanner, I understand. Vic from Barrie, Ontario. Thank you so much for your notes and comments on this guy Myers. He says that Madman Myers is a good name for Sonny Myers. I agree. Strange man, this guy Myers. Also, Barbara Andrews. Barbara Andrews from Victoria, British Columbia. Thank you so much for your notes and comments. Go. Go, Rick, go is the cry from the crowd. But Davis is going nowhere. Not right now. As Myers. Myers has got a chin lock on him with that brace or whatever it is he wears on his right hand. Here's Davis over the top. Oh, and gets caught by Sonny Myers. Myers had that arm out. And Susie Tanner complaining that Gary Allen is taking too long on the count. Says he's counting too slowly, only a 2 count. She figured it should have been a 3 count. There you can see Susie Tanner watching very carefully. Sonny Myers going up the rope. And look at this. Davis found him. Oh, that hurt. That hurt. There's Davis pulling him off the rope. The fans love it. As Rick Davis, and again, dives onto that leg. Here's Davis. He'll put a turn or 2 on that leg. Rick Davis doing a marvelous job here on Sonny Myers. Now look at Davis. As Davis pulls on that leg. You can see Myers just writhing in pain. He's feeling that one. Trying to get to the rope, which will make Davis break that hold. He does. He's on the rope. Here's Gary Allen telling Rick Davis to break it. Davis had good command of Sonny Myers on that one. That really hurt Myers. And here's Davis going to take every bit of advantage he can. Rick Davis kicks that leg out from under him. Davis going after that junior heavyweight championship belt. Davis is always exciting to watch in the ring. And particularly so when he's got an opponent like Sonny Myers. He just absolutely hates that guy. And once again, Gary Allen makes Davis break that hold. There's Myers retaliating with a little face ripping. Myers. Davis trying to grab onto that leg. And Myers is biting on the ear of Rick Davis. Madman Myers, you said it. Absolutely incredible. There's an elbow from Myers right on the chest of Rick Davis. 20-minute time limit. We're in the 7th minute of this championship bout. That's a 2 count. That's a 2 count on Davis. Davis turns that around. Couldn't hang on to it again. Davis very quickly converting that into a suplex. There's Rick Davis. Picked up and slammed by Myers. And now we've got Michael Stone. Michael Stone, oh, what's Davis got on? Davis has got some sort of a glove. While Michael Stone had a beautiful counter from Rick Davis. Sonny Myers is wearing some form of a glove. I'm not sure what it is. Oh, and does he get caught? Does he get caught with that one? I don't know what that glove was that he was wearing, but that's it.
And we're ready to go with our first match today. Now, every time I say this should be a very good, clean, scientific match, something usually happens. You know, somebody loses their temper, an ego gets bruised or something. So you just never know. Sampson against the ropes and a clean break. Now Doring against the ropes and a clean break. We've got news for you about the next extravaganza, Wednesday, May the 21st, in Seattle. The Seattle Center Arena. And we have found out that Ronnie Garvin is going to be a part of that. And we've got a photo of Ronnie. We're going to show you in just a little bit. Oh, a good move by Jerry Sampson, a takedown. Both men certainly not evenly matched in height. but I would say pretty evenly matched in strength and power. Roll over a 2 count. Doring got a 2 count on Sampson, and that was it. Sampson hanging on to that side headlock. 1, 2 again, and that's it. So mark that one down. Wednesday, May 21st. Your next big super extravaganza. Don Owen is still signing up superstars from around the pro wrestling world. Ric Flair has already been signed to defend his title in Seattle. Billy Jack wanted that match very badly, but apparently Ronnie Garvin is going to get his shot at Ric Flair. He has offered to fly out here. He's pay his own way out here from Atlanta if he could get the title bout. Now, it wasn't very long ago that Ronnie Garvin knocked Ric Flair absolutely cold during a studio interview in Atlanta. So I'm sure that Ric Flair would like to get back at Ronnie Garvin, too. So that thing is going to shape up to be quite a title match. Down goes Doring, and he goes down again. Where is Sampson? And Sampson's right there. Takedown. And head scissors applied by Scott Doring. Both men very fast for their bulk and for their size. I guess Don Owen is trying, he's trying to sign, as we said, some big names on that extravaganza. He's talking to people like the Rock and Roll Express and Tully Blanchard, Magnum TA, a bunch of them. And we'll tell you more about that in the next week or so. Tickets are on sale, by the way, at Fidelity Lane Ticket Office in Seattle. Fidelity Lane Ticket Office in Seattle. So you can get your tickets to that big extravaganza on May 21st. Understand now that Big Time Wrestling is being shown on Channel 22 KTZZ in Seattle from 11 to 12 on Saturdays, 11 to noon. And we certainly invite you to watch, and we appreciate your viewership. And you might drop the station a line. Let them know you watch Big Time Wrestling on KTZZ, right? We'd appreciate that. No, they would too. Scott Doring getting a very firm grip on that left wrist, the left arm of Jerry Hercules Sampson. We've got news about Rip Oliver. We've got news about Billy Jack Haynes. Billy, of course, is now your Pacific Northwest heavyweight champion. Your Northwest tag team champions are Coco Samoa and Brady Boone. All of this has happened in the past couple of weeks. And it could change today, could change tonight or tomorrow. Head scissors again applied by Scott Doring, as Jerry Sampson again tries to power his way out of that. Jerry hanging on to that side headlock on Scott Doring. And we'll try to keep you up to date, too, on where we're going to be with Big Time Wrestling throughout the Northwest. For instance, on Mother's Day, it's May 11th, isn't it? Sunday, May 11th, we're going to be in Findlay, Washington at Riverview High School. And the next day, May 12th, we're going to be at J.M. Perry Tech in Yakima. Oh, a hip toss by Scott Doring on Jerry Sampson. Arm drag. Now, I know they don't look like friends out there right now, but these two men outside the ring truly are good friends. But it's all business inside the ring, because that's where the money is. And that's the bottom line. You make a little more money if you win. Of course, that's what each man is going for, is the win. Fort Lewis, Washington, May 14th, Soldiers Field House. Mark it down, be there. Soldiers Field, Fort Lewis, May 14th. In fact, we're going to be all over the Northwest, all over the place. Check your local papers. If you have a radio station in the area that gives you pro wrestling news, tune them in. Of course, we're going to be in Seattle on May the 7th. Boy, this is a big one. May the 7th, 8 p.m. Big time wrestling coming to the Seattle Center Arena. Get your tickets at Fidelity Lane Ticket Office to see Billy Jack Haynes. Billy Jack Haynes team with his cousin Brady Boone. They're going to take on the Clan, a couple of members of the Clan, in a wild tag team match. And everybody's going to be there. Coco, Mike Miller, Bobby Jackers, the Assassin, Scott Doring, Nick Kaniski, everybody. At Seattle, May the 7th, we also understand that everyone attending the Seattle match on May the 7th is going to get a special discount coupon from National Video of Seattle. National Video stores of the greater Seattle area are going to be giving a special 2-for-1 discount on movie rentals. All you have to do is just show up, and you got your special discount. Both men, look at this. Test of strength between two strong men. Very strong men. Now, somebody going to go for a backslide? Yeah, Jerry. Going to go for the backslide on Scott Doring. And Scott Doring fighting back. Boy, what a test of strength this is. This is like a couple of Samsons going at it. We have run out of time, both men battling, and I mean battling to a draw. And they get a good hand from the crowd here at the arena. And good sportsmanship, too. Jerry Sampson and Scott Doring battling to a draw. We'll be back with more